This week I have my in-laws' new 2023 Yukon Denali in for an exterior detail and ceramic coating. It arrived shortly after purchase and had under 300 miles on it, so it only had surface dirt that needed to be cleaned. Still, there were a few areas that needed to be addressed directly from the factory. I start the detail using P&S APC diluted 10:1 in a spray bottle with a soft boar's hair brush to clean around some of the intricate areas before proceeding with the rinseless wash. The exterior was pre-sprayed with DIY rinseless diluted 256:1 in an IK pump sprayer to begin breaking down the surface dirt as well as rinsing the APC before moving on to the contact wash. Here you can see the power of the rinseless as it begins to encapsulate and emulsify the dirt. For the contact wash, I used DIY rinseless diluted 256:1 and the Ultra Black sponge from the Rag Company. The entire vehicle was clayed using the rinseless solution that remained on the surface from the contact wash, along with iron remover and a synthetic clay towel. The rinseless provides extra lubrication and the iron remover begins to break down the iron particles as the clay towel works to remove the embedded contaminants from the surface. Once the clay process was completed, a second wash was performed to rinse the iron remover from the surface, and the door jambs were cleaned as part of that second wash before moving on to cleaning the tires. Factory markings on the tires were removed using goof off and a shop towel. The wheels and tires and running boards were cleaned using P&S APC diluted 5:1 and an IK Pro Foam 2 and an assortment of brushes. Since the wheels and tires are not very dirty, it was more than enough to clean them properly. These were then rinsed using rinseless to flush the APC before drying and dressing the tires and rims. The rims were protected using DIY ceramic gloss, and the tires were dressed using DIY tire dressing. The interior received a light wipe down using a microfiber dampened with rinseless solution to remove the light dust throughout the vehicle. The leather seats then received a coating of DIY interior ceramic to provide added protection against wear and tear on the seats. The steering wheel and surrounding components were also coated to make cleaning these areas easier in the future. The windows were cleaned using the rinseless dampened microfiber that was used for the interior, followed by dedicated window towels. Rinseless is a very effective window cleaner, leaving a streak-free finish. The paint was polished using DIY's gold standard pad and polish on a rotary polisher. The pad washer cleans and conditions the pad between each cycle, allowing me to use a single pad to polish the entire vehicle. The glass was also polished in preparation for a glass coating. The entire vehicle was then wiped down using glass-parency panel prep to remove any residual polish residue before applying the coating. All painted surfaces and trim were coated using glass-parency graphene coating, which is a 5-year ceramic coating. The coating was left to cross-link for about a minute before buffing off using new microfiber towels.